Did The Last Jedi trailer reveal Rey's connection to Snoke? Now, for those of you who just woke up from a carbonite nap, a brand new trailer dropped last week for Star Wars The Last Jedi, and along with a fresh set of visual instant breadcrumbs for hungry fans, we also got subtitled translations on the trailer for our international friends. Now, between new creatures and unlikely alliances, one of the biggest questions sparked by the trailer was, who exactly is Snoke talking to? And now a multilingual and highly observant Redditor has pointed out that the Taiwanese translation may have spoiled the answer. So, potential spoilers here. Warning you now, beware. Cool. Redditor Sleeping Aaron caught the potential spoiler in the Taiwanese subtitles and shared that, unlike our English where you is gender neutral, in Taiwanese the written versions of you can be gender specific. So in 3 key points of the trailer where we have Snoke and Luke talking to an off-screen you, the Taiwanese subtitles actually use the gendered versions of you. Of course, this should be taken with a grain of salt, since we can't be sure whoever did the Taiwanese subtitles actually pulled from Lucasfilm issued story information. Things could get lost in translation, but still, we think this theory could be legit. Here's what the Taiwanese subtitle translation tells us. Right at the top of the trailer, we hear Snoke in voiceover, accompanied by shots of the First Order and Kylo Ren, leading us to assume that's who he's talking to.
When I found you, I saw raw, untamed power.
However, the gender of the you in the Taiwanese subtitles here is female, so although the trailer really makes it look like Snoke is talking to Kylo, this line is likely being spoken to Rey. We see Rey and Snoke in the trailer together only once in Snoke's throne room, but this line may hint that they have had a previous relationship. Next up, we have this line from Luke.
This is not going to go the way you think.
In the Taiwanese translated subtitles, Luke is speaking to a gender-neutral / male character, despite the edit making it seem like Luke is giving this warning to Rey on Ahch-To. The potential male you could be towards the Knights of Ren or Kylo, based on rumors that there will be a confrontation on Ahch-To between Luke, Rey, and Kylo and his buddies. And finally,
fulfill your destiny.
Now we have Snoke here again, right as he says destiny with all of the drama that he can muster as he's force levitating Rey. But the Taiwanese translation says your is meant for a male character, so we think that this line is actually meant for Kylo. As we know from The Force Awakens, it was Snoke who seduced Kylo to the dark side, pulling him from his family and Jedi training with Luke. And at the end of that film, Snoke tells Hux that it is time to complete Kylo's training. So after passing the test of can you kill your own dad, could this line be the push towards Kylo's next level of dark side training?
Yes, exactly.
If these translations are accurate, the biggest takeaway is that it sounds like Snoke has known about Rey for years, the implication being that he is somehow tied to her past. The question then becomes, was he the one who dumped her on Jakku as a backup apprentice to Kylo if that option fell through? And if Snoke and Rey are tied together, could she have a familial history with the dark side? Although we might have answered one question about Snoke and Rey, we now have many, many more. Whatever his intentions, we won't know Snoke's true game plan until December. But what do you folks think? Are these translations legit? Could we see Kylo and Rey on the same side? And does this mean that Snoke is Rey's deadbeat dad? Let's discuss. And be sure to like and subscribe. Hey, do you find yourself longing for a show where 4 intelligent people break down the latest news and rumors in pop culture with wit, humor, and sophistication? Well, you know what? So do we. But until that show exists, you can watch Nerdist News Talks Back. We're live Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. Pacific. Make sure and check it out every day on Nerdist's YouTube channel or ProjectAlpha.com.